Before we go into this lesson, we give all honor, all glory, and all praises be to Yahweh. So Kal Halalim, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakakodash. Give double honor to the apostles and prophets and elders of JMS Camp, but known as Great Millstone, for they bring forth the 100% truth that have been currently edified under. Shalom to the elect and the tabernacle of David. And I'm your brother Tazariak Kazak Salak, coming to you in this lesson. And the lesson pertains to what? This heathen, Edom, Esau, Edom, cannot learn righteousness and is written for destruction. I'm going to try my best to see if I can write that into the into the name. I don't know if they'll allow me, because I have a certain amount, about 100. But let's go into it. Right? We already understand that by the scriptures that Esau, Edom cannot be saved. Esau, Edom cannot learn to be righteous. Because what? This wisdom was given to us, which is Yasharala, and not the heathens. Which, let's get a precept before we continue, right? So let me grab the tablet. We're doing a tablet today because the battery on this low. I don't want to done too fast, right? So I just want to do this lesson here fast. Then we charge and do our next lesson after. This is how to charge for sure, right? So let's get that precept, which is when you go to the book of John, Psalms, chapter 147 and verses 19 and 20, main point. And it says, He showed his words unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He had not dealt so with any nation, and for his judgments they have not known them. Praise Yahweh. And the reason because of that is because the wisdom was given to us to separate us from these heathens. And let's get our precept, Deuteronomy chapter 4 verses 5 and 6. Straight to the point. It says, Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as Yahweh my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and understanding in the sight of the nations. That nations being heathens, because those nations are not Israel. Simple. That's what a heathen is. According to this context, let's continue. It says, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. This is what separates us from the heathen. So for someone to open them the trap and say white man, Esau, Edom, so-called white man, Esau, Edom, because his bulk is within that color, that so-called white man, but we know he's a red man, right? Blood near the skin. That is shown because of the how to put it? I can't even say pigment in the skin, because of the leprosis, to be exact. So, are you trying to say that you're liars? You're trying to say that he gonna be saved? You are liars, and the truth is not in you. Because according to the Bible, the heathens, they are heathens. They are strangers, strange people, foreigners. And they are written for destruction. Now let's get a precept. When you go into, let me see if I get a precept. In First Esdras, First Esdras, let me see again. So like this thing, tablet taking along to the thing. First Esdras, chapter 8 and verse 69. Watch this. Plain as day. Wow. Alright, it's doing my injustice right now. 8 and verses 69. Press it again. Okay, working now. It says the nation of Israel, the princes, the priests, and the Levites have not put away from them the strange people of the land, nor the pollutions of the Gentiles, to wit, of the Canaanites, Hittites, Perizzites, Jebusites, and the Moabites, Egyptians, and what? The Edomites. Those are your strange people. Those are the heathens, according to the scriptures. And let's get a definition, even when you go into the etymology, which is the etymology, You go up on the online, you can go into the app and you'll get out the etymology, which goes into the etymology of words. And let's go on strange, because it's strange people, and let's see what it means. Let's go straight, let's press strange people and see what it means. Strange. Right, people. Right, it says from elsewhere, foreign or of another country, unknown, unfamiliar, not belonging to the place where found, also of a country, unfamiliar, unknown, remote, foreign, alien, unusual, unfamiliar, distant, separated. Is this, come on, by this point we already seeing what this is talking about. There's the word foreign, external, from without. It says also of Italian strano, that's what's pronounced foreign. When you go into extras, foreigner, foreign, a foreigner. Let's continue. It goes down and says in early use also strong. Okay, all right. You know, me and words is not that great. Okay, I will stop there. Strong. Anyways, right. So we get the point, though. We get the point. It is not with that particular understanding. These heathens are actual heathens, and not referring to the children of Israel. Now let's get a definition. Strange, even in the Bible dictionary after the etymology, you get strange, which goes into a stranger, foreigner, and here it says here, an enemy. An enemy. I wonder if you can get in the Eastern Bible Dictionary too. Let me see. I never checked the Eastern Bible Dictionary. Or should I did download? I'll download it. I guess that'll be for next time. But the point what I'm reading here is that these heathens are strangers to Israel, to Yahshua. So they will be strangers to our promise, to our covenant, because they are not under the covenant that we are under. Let's not forget one of the reasons why they are strangers or heathens to begin with, because aside from not being our people, they constantly go against us. And let's get a precept to that. Psalms 83, going into verses 2. And here is the point. It says, for lo, thine enemies. They are our enemies, which means our adversary, which is a heathen. They are our enemies. For lo, an enemy make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. Have they not done that during the transatlantic slave trade? Strip us from our history. Remove what we once knew to put bullshit in our heads. Have they not done that because we transgressed the words of Yahweh Shem Yeshai and he sold us into that captivity? Wasn't it that is the case? That we receive that punishment for what our transgressions, for sinning against the Most High? So if we are still under their rulership at this present point in time, and Yahweh has to come and redeem us from our enemies, then what do you not call them? You call them a friend? If they are ruling over us right now, we have to be delivered from our enemies. Will you call them a friend? That logic, that common sense. We gonna call them your fucking enemy. They are your adversaries. Therefore, they can't be saved. If Yahweh is going to save them, save you from them, how could they be saved? And when we bring this up, your people like to go all the way out without understanding. The main point is here, verse 6, the tabernacle of Edom, and Ishmaelites, and Moabites, and Haginis, and Gabel, or Jabel, and Ammon, and Amalek, and the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher also is joined with them. They have holpen the children of Lot, Salah. Do unto them as the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin at the brook of Kison, which perished at Ender. They became as dung of the earth. This is what they trying. This is what they are trying for us to be in the same end. As Scripture continues, it says, "Who said, let us take ourselves the house of the Most High in possession?" This is direct. So you think these people that went against the children of the Most High, went against his people, defiled his people, defiled the land. Let's not forget that part. Defiled the land. You really think that they are going to be saved? Really? Well, you, boy, shush, you're in for some surprises very soon. And because you're in that mindset, you're in for some rude awakenings too. Carefully, Yahweh Shemir shall come and destroy you too. Careful, Jakes. Careful. Otherwise, you're seen by talking what I don't know about. Do y'all even do any history to realize what's going on? What I'm saying here, it's easy to just look it up. It's not hard to look it up. Let's continue, man. Let's continue. Right? I know we stray a little bit. So this heathen constantly go against the ways of Yahweh Shem Yoshai. The ways of Yahweh was not given unto them. Therefore, he made his choice to cast those things behind him and give away even his birthright. This is Esau, Edom's doing. They don't care. They knew, not to say they didn't know, they knew well and good what the birthright was about, but they didn't care. And they continue to try and defile us and exalt themselves above the Most High on a day-to-day basis. And people doesn't understand that they are the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction. They are being raised up to be destroyed. They are being used by Yahweh as a sword, a means of a weapon, so that he could bring about their end and fulfill prophecy. What is prophecy? 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verses 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. That's prophecy. That's why he's raising them up at this point. So when Yahushua returns, he's going to return with them being in power of this world, and they are going to be put down as fast as lightning, like Luke said. Remember, these are the people that cannot learn righteousness. Like our precept, Isaiah 26 and verses 10, plain and simple. Plain to the point. Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. So you see favor being shown unto the wicked, because the wicked, according to Malachi chapter 1 and 6, is Edom. Let's read that. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And this is what's going to come in the time that we are in. It's surely going to come. It's going to come very soon. They are going to be put down. Let's continue. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. See, they are the wicked, and the people against whom the Most High had indignation forever, plain as day. He has always hated them. They will always be hated, but they're going to be used as his tool, and they are going to meet their end. And like I said, let's go back into Isaiah chapter 26 and verses 10 and read it out. It says again, let favor be shown to the wicked. It says, yet will he not learn righteousness. It says, in the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of Yahweh. Isn't this plain and direct? They can't learn righteousness. So it doesn't matter what they try. There is no salvation for these so-called white heathens, and anybody whose seed line goes back to Esau, Edom. No salvation. Even if they try to hope and believe that they could get salvation, it's not and void. Remember what Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 23 says. Truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills and from the mountains and from the multitude of the mountains, which is these heathens. Truly in Yahweh our power is salvation of Israel, because it was promised to Israel. Let's get our precept before we continue. Isaiah chapter 45 and verses 17. Plain as day. But Israel shall be saved in Yahweh with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. Direct precept to match to get the understanding. So all their hope is in vain. Nothing more than just pretenders, because many times, as we see, they would say they are sorry for things that they do just to play on your emotions, just so they could do it again. They constantly lie about everything, about what the Messiah looks like, about what his name is, about who is his people, about the origins of the earth, about what the earth even looks like. They constantly lie. It's like they. Let me get a precept. This precept come to mind immediately. Psalms chapter 58. I'm sure you all know what we're going at. And verses 3. Plain as day. From the top, it says, yet, so ye in the heart, ye work wickedness. It says, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Simple. It's plain as day. They are liars from the beginning. So for those who want to say, hey, they are going to be saved, our enemies cannot be saved. The heathens, our enemies, cannot be saved. They are an enemy to us. That's why this truth, they cannot perceive. Edom is going to be put down whether you like it or not. Let me get our next precept. Let's stay in Isaiah. Isaiah is a nice one. 16 and verse 18. 17, 18. I'm looking for 18. It says, let me get up. I want to get in the blue letter so I could get the definition one time, so you could see for yourself. Isaiah 63 Salak and verses 18. Please, it taking long to load. That's Salak here. It's going to Deuteronomy now. Wow, let me do it again. Isaiah, this tablet, Isaiah 63 and verse 18. Please, load. Okay, good. It says, the people of the holiness have possessed it. It says what? But a little while our adversaries have trodden down thy sanctuary. Now let me ask a question. In the 70 AD, didn't the white people, the Romans, the Edomites, didn't the white people sack the temple and had the Israelites to flee in Africa? It's in history books. It's history. Didn't that happen? So people don't. So we don't pick up history books and read anymore. We gone bypass and say, oh, this is what it means, without looking into history. You can't get history. You can't get the mystery without understanding the history. Didn't the white people, the Esau, Edom, the Romans, sack the temple, making the Jews, the Judah, Benjamin, and Levites flee to the fields, which is what? Africa. Because if you could answer that question, then you know who this is talking about. And I know many of you could understand the question, could answer the question, Salakia, even the Christians, but you will not answer the question. You know why? Because if you do, you'll be cutting yourself. And we know you have one or two of these people come up here and saying, oh, well, it doesn't matter. We're supposed to forget and forgive, because they can't accept that what was happened is happened, and they can't accept that you are not the people. So you go have one or two Esau, Edom coming and talking shit. It's not going to make a difference, because the truth is the truth. All we do is read scriptures and give a history as to why it ties up that way. You could get the same account, right, as to our adversary taking our land and destroying our temples, even in Ezekiel 36 chapter. It's not hard. Read. That's it. Just read. Read some scriptures. Yeah, I mean, you can't understand it, but still, you can read like a storybook. For you heathens, read like a storybook and see what we're talking about. Let's go into that word adversary now, just for you to see what it means, who that is because we know that you know, but sometimes you have to go back into it, because sometimes you may not know. You may know and may see something different.
Ser.
So the transliteration for the word adversary is ser, which means narrow, tight, straight, distress. Main point right here: adversary, foe, enemy. And here's the title. Here's the key point, bringing it home: oppressors. Now, who was oppressing us during the transatlantic slave trade, which was prophesied in the book of Deuteronomy? Identifying who the children of Israel are. The ones who are being oppressed. It's identified who they are. Who are they? Who are oppressing us? Wasn't it the white people? So how could they be Jakes, the Israelites, the Asherallah, if they were the ones doing the oppressing? Oh wait, I understand. Y'all don't understand prophecies, scriptures. It's hard. We know. So with all that being said, try and close your mouth when it comes into certain things like slavery, because you never went through it. Try and close your mouth for certain things like prophecies, because you can't understand it. And stop reading the fucking book, because you can't never perceive it. It's that simple. You will never be able to perceive it. Sorry to say. But let's go back on the topic. It was direct. The adversary, which is the oppressors, which we are still being oppressed today on a day-to-day basis, which we wait for in hope and faith for Yahushua to return, which is coming very soon, because we see these signs, we see the uproars, we see the wars and rumors of wars, we see the earthquakes in diverse places. Come on, we see the MOTV being pushed out. So there is only a few things left. So, come on. You can talk how much you need to, but reality is reality. Let's stand by reality. Let's go according to law and testimony. But we know Esau and other nations can't do that, but it is what it is. Let me continue. It says, we are thine. It says, thou never bearest rule over them. They were not called by thy name. The Heavenly Father literally makes a proper understanding in this precept by telling you, you were never my people. That's what he's saying here. You're never called by my name. Will never and will never be called by thy name. So guess what, Esau, Edom? Your destruction is nigh. You are the adversary, you are our adversary. You are the devil the scripture speaks of. And guess what? You, like I said, are written for destruction. Now let's read Obadiah to show who you are. Let me read from Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 1. Edom will be humbled. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith Yahweh power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and the ambassador is sent among the heathen. It says, arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. See? Let's jump down to about 10, because the main point is in 10 and is in 18. Let's continue. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Remember, they have a perpetual hatred for us. Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5. Can't get around it. And with that being said, we know the judgments they have done. They have unalived us and shed blood among our land. They have destroyed our sanctuaries. They have taken the land and defiled it. They have defiled our people. They have turned our people against the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They have stripped us from our history, call themselves to be us, because they are nothing more than flicking out of it. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Fakers. There's so much more. Place us into captivity for X amount of years, still have us going through hardship, and then expect after that they receive the glorious end. It's never going to come your way, sir. You are going to go into captivity for about 1,000 years plus, and you are going to be destroyed, unalived, whether you like it or not. Game over after 1,000 years of harsh captivity, which we are going to have against you all. Whether you like it or not, it is what it is. Let's continue. Let's go into verse 15 and come down. The day of Yahweh and the future. This is, you hear it? And the future. Future prophecy. For the day of Yahweh is near upon all heathen, as thou hast done. It shall be done unto thee. It says, thy reward shall return upon thine own head. So you see what's going to happen to you, Esau, Edom. You are going to be destroyed. Let's continue. It says, for as ye have drunk upon the holy mountain, you see that? As so shall all the heathen drink continually. It says, yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. So you, Esau, Edom, the heathen, is going to be put down. So those who want to say, hey, your salvation is sure, the white people, Esau, Edom, so-called white man, you're gone. There's none for you. It was never written for you to be that way. You are written to be destroyed. And we read it here, and we're going to give our next precept before we close out, right? And it says here, but among Zion shall be deliverance. You see who's going to receive deliverance? And there shall be holiness in the house of Jacob. Who is referring to? The children of Israel. Yasharallah. Also the elect on this side. The house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. You see that? So stop lying. Anyways, and the house of Jacob shall be as fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. Now here's the point. The house of Esau for stubble. They shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh had spoken it. Let's go into 18 in the NLT. The people of Israel will be raging a fire, and Edom a field of dry stubble. The descendants of Joseph will be a flame, roaring across the field, devouring them. And there will be no survivors in Edom. I, Yahweh, have spoken it. So like I said, you were written for destruction. So it's nice try. Your hopes and faiths cannot help you, because it's nothing but vain noise to the Heavenly Father. And let's get a last precept to close out. This one is the sweetest one, because the NLT bring it down so juiced that I heard that from James, South Carolina. I had to use it. Now, I just normally read 35, 34 coming down in the King James Version, but when he brought out that NLT, it was so glorious. A smile from one ear to the left. Let's read. Isaiah 34 and verses 1. Come and hear. Come and listen, O nations of the earth, let the world and everything in it hear my words. For Yahweh is enraged against the nations. His fury is against all their armies. He will completely destroy them. So you see, no one is going to be spared. So the only one that's going to be spared is the elect of Israel, the remnant, according to the election of grace. Let's continue. Right? He will completely destroy them, dooming them to slaughter. You see that? Their dead will be left unburied, and the stench of rotting bodies will fill the land. The mountains will flow with their blood. The heavens above will melt away and disappear like a rolled scroll. The stars will fall from the sky like withered leaves from the grapevine, and or shriveled figs from a fig tree. See that? Main point. And when my sword has finished its work in the heavens, it will fall upon Edom, the nation I have marked for destruction. Let me read it again. And when my sword is finished, finish its work in the heavens, it will fall upon Edom, the nation I have marked for destruction. It's written in scripture. Did it happen yet? No. But they are in worship today, right? Yes. Hence why I said that they are raised up to what? Be put down. Like dogs on the earth. Put down. The sword of Yahweh is drenched with blood and covered with fat and with blood of lambs and goats, and with the fat of rams prepared for sacrifice. Yes, Yahweh will offer a sacrifice in the city of Bozrah. He will make a mighty slaughter in Edom. At Bozrah, the city of Bozrah is referring to Esau, Edom nation, which in this day and age would be what? Babylon the Great. Is going to be engulfed with ICBMs. Even men as strong as wild oxen will die. The young men alongside the veterans. The land will be soaked with blood, the soil enriched with fat, for it is the day of Yahweh's revenge, the year when Edom will be paid back for all it did to Israel. Now do you understand prophecy? He is telling you, for your wickedness against my people, I am going to put you down. This is scripture. This is Bible. The streams of Edom will be filled with burning pitch, and the ground will be covered with fire. This judgment on Edom will never end. The smoke of its burning will rise forever. The land will lie deserted from generation to generation. No one will live there anymore. Which means what? Esau, Edom is going to be completely engulfed. This is the judgment of Esau, Edom, the prophecy that is going to come to pass when Yahweh Shai returns. Captivity and sure end. But first, Babylon the Great is going to receive a detrimental blow. So whether you like it or not, You, Esau, Edom, that nation is the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction. You were written to be destroyed, and you will meet your end, whether you like it or not. So those who saying that Esau, Edom is going to be saved, just remember the prophecy that hasn't been fulfilled yet, but is coming to pass. If you could realize that, then you would realize that Esau, Edom is still living today, still is in rulership as we speak. And guess what? He's going to be put down when Yahweh returns. So I hope this information was clear and this lesson was edifying. And we say Shalom Yasharala, Kal Halalyam, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakodash. Give double honors to the apostles and prophets and the letters of James Khan, but around great millstone for the bring forth the 100% truth that I've been currently edified under. Shalom to the elect, the tabernacle of David. I, Roberto Zariak, saying to you, Shalom to the next one. So, Shalom.